Welcome back to Best Futuristic Gadgets. Imagine a camera robot that follows you everywhere and captures every moment perfectly. A planter that waters itself without you lifting a finger. A drone safety system that steps in before disaster strikes. A smart food saver that keeps your groceries fresh far longer than you expected. This isn't science fiction anymore. It's technology you can actually buy today. Here are 10 incredible gadgets making everyday life smarter, easier, and surprisingly effortless. Every one of them is real. Everyone is available right now. Number 1. Every great moment you filmed required someone to miss it because they were holding the camera. The Beni fixes that permanently. This is an autonomous camera robot that tracks, frames, and films you without any human operator required. Place it anywhere, tell it what you need, and Beni handles everything else, following your movement, adjusting its angle, keeping you perfectly in frame whether you're cooking, working out, presenting, or just living your life in a way worth documenting. The AI tracking system uses computer vision to identify and follow the subject, locking onto faces, reading body movement, and anticipating where you're going rather than just reacting to where you've been. The result is footage that looks like a dedicated camera person followed you around all day. Pan, tilt, and rotation give it full coverage of any room. No dead zones, no scrambling to reposition between takes, no missed angles because you moved in an unexpected direction. Content creators, parents capturing family moments, fitness coaches recording form, and remote presenters who need a professional shot without a production team, Beni serves them all equally well. Every great moment deserves to be remembered. Beni makes sure someone is always watching, even when no one is. Number 2. Your food goes bad. Quietly, predictably, expensively. The Jetro changes that equation entirely. This is a smart food freshness system that actively extends the shelf life of your produce, leftovers, and perishables using controlled atmosphere technology, managing the precise mix of temperature, humidity, and air composition inside its storage environment to slow the biological processes that cause food to decay. The result isn't marginal, it's dramatic. Produce that would spoil in 3 days lasts a week. Leftovers that fade in 2 days stay fresh for 5. The kind of difference that actually changes your shopping habits, reduces your food waste, and saves you real money on groceries you stop throwing away. The smart sensors adapt the internal environment based on what's actually stored. Different optimal conditions for different food types, automatically detected and maintained. Food waste is expensive and unnecessary. Jetro makes it preventable. Number 3. Hand dryers are either massive wall units or little desk fans that leave you wiping your hands on your trousers anyway. The Booster HD40 is neither. This is the most compact power hand dryer ever made, a portable, handheld unit that delivers professional-grade drying power from a device small enough to fit in a travel bag, a desk drawer, or a bathroom cabinet. The airflow output is genuinely impressive for its size. Not the tepid breeze of a portable fan, but focused, high-velocity air that dries hands completely in seconds rather than minutes. The motor technology behind it produces that output at a noise level that doesn't make everyone in the room stop what they're doing. USB-C rechargeable, lightweight enough to carry everywhere, and built with the kind of materials that handled the humidity of a bathroom environment without degrading over time. For home bathrooms tired of paper towel waste, for travel setups, for office desks, for anywhere that a fixed wall unit isn't an option and paper towels aren't acceptable. Hand dryers used to require a wall. The HD40 just requires a USB port. Number 4. Flat tire, low sports ball, deflated air mattress, no pump in sight. The Blast Air handles all of it, and it fits in your glove box. This is a portable air compressor reimagined from the ground up, compact enough to carry everywhere, powerful enough to inflate a completely flat car tire in minutes, and smart enough to stop automatically the moment it hits your target pressure without you hovering over it. The digital pressure display shows you exactly where you are in real time. No guessing, no separate gauge, no overinflating because you couldn't tell when to stop. Set your target, press go, walk away. The blast air delivers the number you set and stops the moment it gets there. Power output is serious for this form factor. It handles car tires, SUV tires, bicycle tires, motorcycle tires, sports equipment, and inflatable gear with a consistency that small compressors usually can't match. No struggling, no overheating after one tire, just reliable, repeatable inflation every time. Cordless operation means it works anywhere. Dark highway, camping ground, car park, wherever the need arrives. Built-in battery handles multiple inflations on a single charge. Portable air power used to mean a compromise between size and capability. The blast air just ended that compromise. Number 5. Smart locks have one vulnerability. The battery dies, and suddenly your intelligent front door is just a door. The DLock V150 Plus removes that vulnerability entirely. This is the world's first self-charging solar smart lock, a full-featured AI smart lock with an integrated solar panel that harvests ambient light continuously, keeping the internal battery topped off indefinitely without you ever thinking about it. Indoors, outdoors, direct sun, or interior lighting, the solar system is designed to work in real-world conditions, not just ideal ones. The result is a smart lock that genuinely never needs a battery change, never sends you a low battery alert at midnight, and never fails you at the front door because you forgot to charge something. The lock itself is fully capable. Facial recognition, fingerprint scanning, PIN code, NFC, and app-based remote access covering every authentication scenario you'll ever need. AI-powered recognition that improves over time and adapts to changes in your appearance across seasons and years. Real-time alerts for every access event, temporary codes for guests and deliveries, weather-resistant construction for outdoor installation. Every other smart lock asks you to remember its battery. The V150 Plus just handles it. Forever. Number 6. Your phone overheats, your earbuds get warm in their case, your EDC devices run hot and throttle when you need them most. The Disc Pro 2 is the fix that sits on your desk and handles all of it. This is a multi-device cooling hub designed specifically for everyday carry gear, a charging and cooling platform that keeps your phone, earbuds, smartwatch, and other EDC devices at optimal operating temperatures while simultaneously charging them. Active cooling technology draws heat away from your devices during charging, the phase when heat generation is highest and thermal throttling is most likely to kick in. Your devices charge faster, run cooler, and perform better as a result. Compact, clean, and designed to look intentional on a desk rather than cluttered. Hot devices charge slower and age faster. The Disc Pro 2 fixes both problems at once. Number 7. Your drone is hundreds of meters in the air and one motor failure away from becoming a fast-moving projectile. The DJI AP100 Parachute is the system that stops that from happening. This is a purpose-built parachute safety system designed specifically for DJI drones, an automatic deployment mechanism that detects critical flight failures in real time and deploys a parachute within milliseconds, slowing the descent from a dangerous free fall to a controlled, survivable landing. The detection system is continuous and automatic, monitoring motor performance, flight controller data, and attitude stability throughout every flight. The moment it detects a failure that will result in an uncontrolled descent, it fires. No pilot input required, no reaction time needed, just the parachute opens and the drone comes down safely instead of catastrophically. Deployment speed is fast enough to be effective even at low altitudes where recovery time is most limited. The parachute system is compact enough to mount without significantly impacting flight performance and repackable for reuse after deployment. For professional operators flying over people, vehicles, or property, the AP100 isn't optional equipment. It's what responsible operation looks like. Drones crash. The DJI AP100 makes sure the crash ends with a parachute, not with a repair bill and an incident report. Number 8. Your plant died, again. Not because you don't care, because watering it consistently is harder than it sounds, and pots don't grow when plants do. The Helix solves both problems in one product. This is a self-watering pot with an expanding design that physically grows with your plant as its root system develops, eliminating the repotting process that stresses plants, disrupts root development, and inevitably gets delayed until the plant is already struggling. The self-watering system uses a reservoir and wicking mechanism that delivers moisture to the roots at the rate the plant actually needs, not on a human schedule that's either too frequent or too sporadic, but continuously, passively, at the pace the soil and roots draw it naturally. The result is a plant that gets water when it needs it, in the amount it needs, without you monitoring it daily. Travel for a week, work long hours, forget to check. The Helix has it handled. The expanding design uses a helix mechanism to grow in diameter as the root ball expands, providing room to grow without the shock of transplantation and without ever becoming root-bound in a pot it's outgrown. Plants die from neglect and from pots that don't grow with them. Helix fixed both in one beautifully engineered product. Number 9. Paper feels right. Screens are practical. For years, you've had to choose between them. The iFLYTEK AINOTE Air2 is where that choice ends. This is an AI-powered smart notebook, a paper-like e-ink writing surface that captures your handwriting and converts it to digital text in real time, with an AI layer that organizes, summarizes, and searches everything you've ever written across every session. The writing experience is exceptional, an e-ink display with a texture and response that feels closer to paper than any screen has managed before. The pressure sensitivity captures every nuance of your natural handwriting. The latency is low enough that the digital ink keeps up with your pen without breaking the flow of thought. The AI does the heavy lifting afterward, transcribing your notes, extracting key points, building summaries, and making everything searchable by keyword, topic, or date. Sketch something and it identifies what it is. Write a to-do list and it becomes a task system. Lightweight, long battery life, cloud sync across every device you own. Paper remembers nothing unless you photograph it. The AINOTE Air2 remembers everything and understands it. Number 10. Toys entertain, robots impress. Neither one actually knows you. Kitto is different. This is a true AI agent toy and robot, a physical companion with genuine intelligence that learns, adapts, and develops a relationship with its owner over time, rather than running the same scripted responses on loop. Kitto understands natural conversation, responds to context, remembers what you've talked about, and builds on it in future interactions. Give it a task, and it figures out how to complete it. Ask it a question, and it reasons through the answer rather than retrieving a pre-written response. The physical design is expressive and engaging, movements and reactions that feel genuinely responsive rather than pre-programmed, making interactions feel like conversations rather than commands. For kids, it's an educational companion that grows with them, challenging their thinking, supporting their learning, and keeping them genuinely engaged over months rather than days. Toys get boring. The Kitto gets more interesting the longer you know it. That's not a feature. That's a fundamentally different kind of product. Thanks for watching Best Futuristic Gadgets. Subscribe and stay upgraded.